Hey you, how's it going? Welcome to my holiday horror show. As you can see, I am actually in the holiday spirit because I decided to myself that I can do the holidays the way I want to do them. Holidays are unpleasant for me, like for a lot of people. And I feel like this year there's been a lot more awareness about the fact that holidays can actually really suck for some people. So that's kind of cool. So normally after Halloween, I just kind of hunker down and wait for the new year. But this year I thought, you know what? I kind of want to start maybe just doing it my own way. I think maybe I want to start doing like a horror Christmas. I saw on Pinterest people do wreaths, but with Jason, and there's blood spatter and like the knife. It just looks really cool. So maybe next year, you know, I'll get into it and I'll do like a horror themed Christmas, and I'll make a wreath, but it'll be a Michael Myers wreath. This year, not so much, but tonight I thought it'd be fun to just hang out with you guys, relax, do some crafts, talk about horror, and have a nice cozy little horror Christmas. I've got my hibiscus tea right here in my Nightmare Before Christmas mug. I got this when I was a teenager, okay? This is probably almost 20 years old. I also have some water and some vino because I like my beverages. Cheers, friend. Clink! I have these clear glass craft ornaments and we're just gonna decorate them. I thought I could paint little like horror themed stuff on the outside and then fill the inside with glitter. Super simple, super easy, nothing fancy. You know, this is not a tutorial. I don't need to teach anybody this. It's just, you know, a fun little thing to do. I saw something like that on Pinterest, but it was glitter and they had the names of horror movies. So that gave me the idea. I definitely want to see if I can do a Michael Myers ornament. Michael Myers is my favorite horror killer, probably because he's silent, and one with some blood spatter. So yes. So let us get into it. I think I actually want to start off with Michael Myers. Yes. I've never drawn him before, so I don't know. Gotta pull up a picture of him. Michael Myers. Ooh, let me pick a brush for him. These are probably gonna be very crude. And his neck is frickin' huge. He's got like a Corey Taylor neck. It's just a white blob so far. This is hard. Oh, I forgot to show you my shirt. Follow your dreams. Michael Myers has always been my favorite classic horror movie killer. I don't know why. He's just a muffin. He's a little crooked. I drew him crooked. God dang it. Oh well. Yep. This is gonna take me all night. I am a huge horror fan, for those of you that don't know. I like all kinds of horror. Vintage ones, the classics, the campy ones, the gory ones, the artsy ones, all the horror. Not all of it. There's some that I can't stand. I don't like anything and everything just because it's horror. It's gotta be a good movie. Yeah, I love me some horror. He always looks like he looks a little bit sad, Michael Myers. Maybe that's why he's such a sad, silent muffin. Where are your eyes gonna be? Right there. Some black, sad black spots. Yeah. Michael, why are you sad? I got into horror mostly because of my mother. She was this beautiful butterfly queen. She loved pretty colors and butterflies and all kinds of girly things. She was, you could never tell just by looking at her that she was a huge horror fan. I have some cherished childhood memories of going to Blockbuster or Hollywood Video, especially on a Friday night. We would rent a movie on VHS. And I would always go straight to the horror section, and my mom loved to pick out the most random movies just to see if they were good. And sometimes they were terrible, sometimes they were great. But that was all part of the fun of just seeing what we liked. And you know, then we would go home, get cozy. Sometimes we would have pizza, we would make popcorn, and we would all just curl up and watch the movie, and it was great. One of my favorite things was when it would be raining at the same time. Nowadays, that's just so nostalgic for me. I don't know if I first saw Halloween with my mom or not. I don't remember the first time I saw it. Oh, there he is. I can see Michael. Hello, friend. And horror movies is something that me and my mom shared pretty much until the end. One of the last things that we watched together was The Haunting of Hill House, and it was good. I'm sure a lot of you, if you're horror fans, probably already know. It was such a good show. We watched a few others. We saw Eli Roth's History of Horror. We saw Puka on Hulu, and that was pretty good. Yeah, that was always one of our things that I really treasured. But even though I got my love of horror from my mom, she wasn't the one who introduced it to me first. My first introduction to horror was by my babysitter, but I was 4 and my sister was 3, and we went to this babysitter, and a lot of the time she would have horror movies on just all day. And you know, being that young, they were really scary to me, and I would look at the TV and just be like, I don't know, she was trying to traumatize us. Like, I don't know what her freaking deal is, but it was crazy. It was crazy the stuff she would have on that TV. And I would have nightmares. I remember for years, I was afraid to put my hands underneath my pillow when I went to sleep at night, because I saw something she was watching where a guy put his hands under the pillow like that, and he pulled out this enormous spider and he was fighting with it, and it was this crazy thing, and that was like the scariest thing I've ever seen. So I was terrified. I could not put my hands under my pillow for my entire childhood. All right, let's do his luscious lips, his luscious mask lips. Little by little, he is appearing. So yeah, my babysitter from when I was 4 years old was the first one to introduce me to the horror genre. It's very inappropriate, you know. I turned out all right, don't you think? All right is relative, isn't it? Yep. Oh, there you are, Michael. I see you, friend. I see you. I don't know what is going on with that candle back there, but let's see if it stays red. It might go crazy. It's been going crazy. I don't know. I decided to use my computer instead of my phone. I'm just gonna add in his hair, which is going to be black. A little scraggly man he is. Oh my gosh, it's actually looking kind of cool. Just gonna make it all crazy, I don't care. So what is your favorite horror killer or villain? Do you have a favorite? Sometimes it's hard to choose because a lot of them can be really awesome. I don't know why I love Michael Myers so much. He's just a bad motherfucker. He is just a force that cannot be reckoned or reasoned with. There he is. That's as good as I can do. It's all right. It's all right. I know who that is just by looking. Oh, that's so cool. Yep, that's my main man. Oh, you know what? Just forget it. Go away. I cannot be bothered with you. So here he is. Pretty good, right? So I'm gonna let him dry. And now I wanna do one with like blood spatter all over it. Yeah. Uh-oh, am I gonna get some really gory stuff coming up? Blood spatter. I have no idea why I was using a paper towel as a palette. I don't know. I first time about my paints. This is just a white paint that I got on clearance at the Home Depot. The black I'm using is my favorite black acrylic paint. Martha Stewart's Beetle Black. This is in satin. It is the best black paint. I usually have this one linked in my description for those of you that are looking for a nice crafty black paint. This one is amazing. It's great for all surfaces. It's even good on glass. It cures for 21 days and it's glass paint, so how cool is that? So this one is Chipotle. It's like a deeper red color, like fresh blood. There, do a little So what kind of horror movies do you guys like? So many different kinds. Not everybody likes everything. And I know a lot of people are not super into like the gore, but I am. I don't know if any of y'all have seen Terrifier, but oh my gosh. That is probably the goriest movie I have ever seen. And I loved it. Like, I had a blast watching that. I laughed. It was funny and terrible. I don't know. I definitely consider that movie a gore fest. So if you're not into gore, don't even, because it's not scary. It's just a gore fest. And it's great. Art the Clown is terrifying. He's called the Terrifier. Oh, that's dumb. That looks dumb. Let's see. This might get messy, but I think I'm going to actually spatter some of this paint if I can. I might need some water. Just a little bit of water. A little bit of paint, rub it on, and oh yeah. Oh my god, that looks so cool. It's very tiny spatters though. Let's do a bunch of paint, a bunch of water. Oops. Oh, perfect. Yes, that's a blood spatter. Yay. That's easy. I like that. Okay. A nice helping of blood. Just kind of, dang it, wrong direction. Ooh, that's a good one. Damn. Shit, that is getting all over my, ah! Yeah, pretty easy to achieve. I like that. I like that a lot. I'm gonna make a whole bunch of these next year for our horror holidays because I want to do like a black tree and horror everything. Is this fun? Are you guys having fun? I'm having fun. Next I could do bats, ghost, spiderweb, but I kind of want to keep it like horror themed. What if I did the Babadook? Could I do the Babadook? I don't know. Babadook. Yeah, he's got a simple-ish face. Alright, alright. Yes, sweet. Okay, next I'm gonna do the Babadook. Yes! I loved the Babadook. As some of you may know, if you've seen my Babadook book video, I have an actual bona fide Babadook book. Yeah, and it is one of my most treasured possessions. I made a video on it. If you haven't seen it and you liked the Babadook, you should check it out. If you didn't like it, you probably wouldn't really appreciate my video. But I understand. It's not everybody's cup of tea. It's okay. It's alright. You're just banned. No big deal. Shall begin with white. Here we go. Babadook. Babadook. That movie scared the shit out of me when I first saw it. I know a lot of people did not get it. It didn't do it for them. I don't know. I really, really liked the story. And the one thing that pissed me off is that they used the Land Before Time sound effect. Cutesy cartoon dinosaur sound effect for the Babadook. This is the little blobby shape that we're gonna start with. He's gonna be a little bit easier than Michael because he's just pretty much black and white. Not a whole lot of shading. I mean, there's a lot of shading, but it's real rough and messy, so that's good. I think if I dry brush on his features, that would be a good effect. Oh yeah, dry brushing actually makes it look exactly right. Yeah. What's my favorite horror movie of all time, you ask? Yeah, that's a good question. Thanks for asking. I don't know. How do you choose? I guess it depends what you consider horror. Because if you consider Interview with a Vampire horror, which I don't know that I do, but if you do, I might say Interview with a Vampire. I might say Rob Zombie's version of Halloween because I feel like he made Michael Myers that much scarier. I could say Us. I thought that was such an amazing horror movie by Jordan Peele. I don't think I have a favorite. I don't think I could possibly pick a favorite. The Witch. Every time I watch The Witch, I love it even more. That is such a good movie. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend you do before Netflix takes it away, because you know how they like to do that. Here's where we're at.
It's a baby Babadook.
What is it that draws us to horror? Why do we like horror movies? What is it about them that just makes some of us delighted? There are a lot of reasons, I'm sure, but there's something about being scared that is appealing when you can control it, when you can tell yourself it's just a movie, or you can pause it if you need to. You can be scared watching a horror movie, but in reality you know that nothing's gonna happen to you. The thrill of experiencing something horrifying and thrilling while still being perfectly safe in a controlled environment, right? If I've been like hunched over like a troll this entire video, you must forgive me, I do that. I lurk and I crouch and I creep and I forget that I'm supposed to try to pass off as a human, so forgive me. Oh my god, that looks crazy. Sweet. That is looking super cool. That looks like the Babadook. Look at those teeth. That was like the easiest part. I thought it was gonna be hard. Most of the time when I watch a horror movie, I don't actually get scared. I just enjoy the movie. There have been some that have left me with awful, disturbed feelings, but not scared me. What's your favorite scary movie? Do you have a favorite? Can you even pick? I know, like, I can't pick. Here is my Babadook.
How cool is he? Yep, very happy with him.
Now it is time to put in the glitter. Glitter! I think what I'm gonna do is put some of this polyacrylic inside the ornaments. I'm just gonna swirl it around and coat the inside. And then I'm gonna add glitter, and then when it dries, it'll dry shiny and clear. So everything will be nice and sparkly, right? Right? For Michael, we are going to do black glitter. He definitely needs a black background. I'm kind of scared it's gonna wash out his hair. It should still stand out. I don't know, we'll see. Oh. Yeah, buddy. Michael, you're first. Ow! Oh! Oh! Wow, that's sharp. Do not stick your fucking finger in there. Wow! Oh my god. Easy peasy. Easy. Just gonna coat the entire thing. Oh, yes. Little more. Cool. Alright, so now I'm just gonna dump a bunch of black glitter inside. Oh, no, that didn't go very far at all. Okay, I need a lot of glitter. It's happening, guys. Wow. Wow. All right. Sweet. How cool is that? So his hair gets a little bit lost against the black, but it's okay. It's not too much because, I mean, his hair obviously isn't glittery, so you can still see it. Yeah. Pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. Hopefully when it's dry, that bluish opalite sheen will go away. Okay, now let's do the blood spatter. And I think blood spatter always looks best against a white background, so we'll do silver glitter. Sparkle horror. Uh-oh, bad idea. What? Look at that. Look at my blood spatter. Yay. I love it. I do. I really do. This is so much fun. Last one. Okay, here we go, Mr. Bub. Oh! Whoa, dude, calm down. Almost made a mess. The Babadook here, he is gonna have red glitter because the Babadook book is red. I have this Martha Stewart glitter. There's garnet and jasper. I'm thinking I should mix them. It's like a bright blood red, and this other one is a dark blood red. It'll just give it some nice dimension. More sparkles. Yes. Godly. Why is this so much fun? I don't even know. Glitter and horror. Two of my favorite things. Yes. Beautiful. I can't stand it. Okay, okay. Oh, y'all, you guys, wow. Wow. There's something about red glitter. It's the most beautiful, beautiful glitter. It reminds me of ruby slippers and my childhood bowling ball.
Look at him. He's so pretty. This is Martha Stewart glitter. I don't know if you can tell, but this is so much sparklier than the other one.
Yay. Yay. I love them. I love them so much. I'm so pleased. This makes me happy. I had a great time. I hope you did too. This was really, really fun. So next year we're gonna go all out. I'm gonna do horror for the holidays. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be bona fide. So let me know your ideas. I've got plenty of time. I don't have a tree to hang these on. I think I'm just gonna kind of hang them around. I really want this guy hanging next to my Babadook book, which is up on the top shelf of my desk back there. So this will be my last video of 2019. I will see you in 2020. I hope you have a lovely rest of the year, no matter where you are, no matter who you are, what you celebrate. I really hope each and every one of you are having a good time, or at least a decent time. And if you're not, if you're very sad, very lonely, heartbroken, I feel for you and I love you. Thank you so much for joining me on my holiday horror show. I had a blast. This was so much fun. Happy horror days, you guys. I adore you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'm very grateful for all of you. Subscribe to come back and hang out, and I'll see you soon. Bye.